Greetings one, greetings all. I'm in a very special place, a place called Pantasaph in Flintshire, and I'm actually stood now in monastic grounds in a monastery. They've created a grotto, a replica grotto of where Our Lady of Fatima appeared, and it's behind me. There's also the Stations of the Cross, which are quite well known, not just in these parts but certainly in religious circles, in Catholic circles. We'll have a look at one or two of those. We'll also have a little look at the monastery inside the church and also one or two other features of the village itself.
Gloria in excelsis Deo et in terra pax hominibus bonae voluntatis.
Everywhere up the path are the representations of the 12 Stations of the Cross, and this is one we've just seen, Agony in the Garden. We see another one here, Christ's Scourging, and here's another one. It isn't just the crucifixion around here, no. There's also some of the nice bits. We leave the monks behind, they're behind me, and as we go forward we go towards what was the convent, St Clare's Convent, that eventually fell into disrepair as the nuns left. It was developed into some housing and it's now been returned to its former glory. This is a very important place in the Catholic world. It's not just is it a monastery, it's also a retreat centre. This is quite a well-known place in the Catholic world. Not only is it a monastery, it's also a retreat centre, so people come from all over to take retreats. And it's also a pilgrim centre. They are Franciscans, and the most famous Franciscan, even in my time, he died in the late 60s I believe, Padre Pio, and his image is all over many Franciscan communities, and indeed here in Pantasaph. Another interesting feature is behind me now, which is the old Feilding Arms, which is now called Feilding House. It's no longer a public house, it's a private house now. The old Feilding Arms. Used to serve a good pint from memory. Closed between 5 and 10 years ago possibly, maybe a bit longer, I'm not quite sure. Time marches on. And there we have it, the A55 is behind me. It's buzzing away nicely, carrying traffic hither and thither. But this is a very quiet corner, a quiet corner indeed. The ancestral seat of the Earl of Denbigh, which has the family name Feilding, in Flintshire, not in Denbighshire, which is unusual, isn't it? Or maybe not. I hope you've enjoyed this little look around the village. It's quite interesting. It's a lot to see here, especially with the monastery and the old nunnery. One or two interesting features around as well. So thanks for joining me, and we'll see where our journey takes us next time. Goodbye from Peter. Goodbye.
In Barcelona, Spain, lost your trail while in Amsterdam. I picked it up on the Isle of Man. Took the ferry.